So you need your body measurements, but you can't get somebody to take it for you. Don't worry. Today I'll be showing you how to take your body measurement all by yourself using the tape rule. Let's get right into it. So we are starting from the shoulder to shoulder measurement. Place the tape rule from one end of your shoulder to the other end using the bone where your shoulder connects as a guide, just as you can see in the video. Up next is the bust circumference measurement.
So wrap the tape rule around the fullest part of your bust. That is around where the nipples are. That's the fullest part of your bust. Also note that you have to put on a bra to take this measurement. It is very, very important if you want an accurate measurement.
So make sure it's on the fullest part of your bust, and also make sure that it sits right across the back, just as you can see in the video. Don't let the tape rule come down. Make sure it's just right across the back. That's how to take the accurate bust measurements.
Now we move on to the under bust circumference measurement. So you are going to wrap the tape rule around your under bust. That is, you are placing the tape rule directly under the bust, and you are also going to make sure the tape rule sits right across the back, just as you can see in the video. That's your under bust circumference. So now we'll move on to the waist measurement. So to get your accurate waistline, you are going to bend slightly to one side. So the part where the body creases is the waistline. So that's where you are going to take your waist circumference. So you are placing the tape rule around the waist circumference to get this measurement. So that's your waist measurement. Now we'll move on to the hip measurement. So to take this measurement, you are wrapping the tape rule around the widest part of your hips and your bum. So wrap the tape rule around the area. Make sure the tape rule sits on your bum and on the fullest part of your bum, and also on the widest part of your hip. Also make sure that the tape rule can move around but is also firm, at the same time firm on your body. So this is how to get your accurate hip circumference. Now let's take our vertical measurements, starting from the shoulder to nipple measurement. Place the start of your tape rule on your shoulder. You are placing it on the part that's close to your neck, not far out, just close to your neck. Then you run the tape rule down to your nipple point, just as you can see in the video. Please always make sure that the tape passes right over your bust and not beside the bust for all the body length measurements that starts from the shoulder. Please, this is very, very important to get an accurate measurement. In the same vein, you take your shoulder to under bust measurement and shoulder to waist measurement. Now, taking your lower length measurement is quite tricky, but if you follow this technique, you are sure to get it right. Hold the tape from your shoulder down to your waist, stick it flat against your body, then drop the tape from your shoulder and use that hand to measure down to whatever length you want to take, be it your blouse length or your knee length measurement or your full body measurement. Please watch the video closely because it is very tricky. And while doing this, make sure the tape doesn't bend or twist, because if it bends, it's going to affect the accuracy of your measurements. Please watch the video closely. So you're also going to use this technique to take your trouser length measurement or your skirt length measurement. Place the start of the tape rule on your waistline, then stick the tape rule on your body, then measure. Measure to whatever length you want to take. Please make sure the tape rule doesn't bend while taking this measurement, because it's also going to affect the accuracy of our measurements. Now we move on to the sleeve measurements, starting with our sleeve circumference. So To get the circumference, just fold your arm slightly while wrapping the tape around the thickest part. That's the circumference. Then the wrist circumference, you measure around your wrist, but leave enough room so that the tape rule can pass through your arm. Okay, so on to the next one, which is the sleeve length. This is quite tricky because you are going to be using one hand to do all the work, but you are going to make use of the technique we use for our body length measurements. So you just secure, drop, and measure, and you get your sleeve length measurement. The last but not the least measurement is the nipple to nipple measurement. Just measure from one nipple to the other. It's as simple as that. And that's it, guys. You have now learned how to take your measurements all by yourself.
If this video was helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's grow together.